Okay, hang on. So today was a very interesting day. We pretty much have, it's confirmed BBJ passed away. I mean, we knew anyway, you know, she was a very, very old cat. And as someone who has had cats since I was a little kid, I can tell you that once they get old, they can crash. Their health can crash immediately, drastically. It goes very, very quickly. So you think your cat is fine, and then the next day, boom, they're not good. Unless you're like a neglectful pet owner. And you notice changes, and you notice that there might be something wrong, but you don't take them to the vet or anything like that. So my former best friend actually did that with her cat. She, the poor cat, her cat didn't like anyone except me. Her cat loved me. So did her dog. And what she did with the dog as well was selfish on her part as well, but it's for another time. She noticed that her cat wasn't eating food, and she thought her cat was being fussy. So she kept, you know, having to change the food, try this, try that. And then it got to the point where the poor cat got really, really thin, because I was studying animal studies. I think I was close to finishing or just finished. Maybe I was close to finishing. And she calls me. She goes, I think there might be something wrong with my cat. Can you come over? So I go. I do the check that I was taught at school, to check to see if there's something wrong with the cat. And I said to her, after I did the check, I said, you need to take her to the vet. She's really bad. She's really bad. And that's when she finally did. Now, the veterinarian started assessing the cat, and noticed there was a big lump on her stomach. My friend thought her cat's getting fat. She didn't even check to see if it could be something. She has never ever taken, I remember she said, oh, my cat, like, her health is fine, she's never sick, you know, I don't need to take her to the vet, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, because like I'm like, fuck, I go to the vet quite often actually with my cats. Like, I'm like, weird. And anyway, so the veterinarian, they done some scans, did the blood results, blah, 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 blah. It came back that the poor cat had cancer. And obviously my friend started crying, bawling her eyes out, because she did love that cat. She did. Originally, that cat actually belonged to her ex-boyfriend. But in the end, the cat ended up liking her more than her actual owner. So, bear with me for a moment. And look who I have here. Hey, buddy. Hey, my handsome boy. Oh, that's very loose. I'm going to have to fix that. I don't know how it happens. Show them your pretty, look at this. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Sparkle, sparkle. Yeah. Kira's got the same one, but in pink. I purchased for my mum, for their cats. I've got two. And it didn't, it fit one of them. It fit the grey cat. But the yellow one, he's so overweight that you couldn't put it around his neck. So then I had to try looking for collars that are for dogs, like small dogs, but big enough to fit him. Managed to find one. Did all that for nothing. They kept kicking the collar off, both of them. My mum got sick and tired of putting the collar on, so she just left it like that. So I don't know what I did with the collars. I have no idea. So anyway, she comes back and tells us that she's, the cat's got cancer. So we're all crying. She's not my cat, but I loved her so much. And like she said, her cat didn't like anyone at all except for you, she said to me. She goes, she really loved you. I actually still have a little picture of her that my ex-best friend gave me. I have it in my wallet. And then like they said to her, look, this cancer has grown so big. That's what that lump is. That's what you're feeling there on the stomach. That's the cancer. And so the veterinarian said, look, I mean, we can try and do the surgery and get it out, but she's an elderly cat. We don't know, with the anesthesia, I can't say that word. We don't know how she's going to react to that. And basically the vet was saying to my friend and her boyfriend, your best option is to put her down. And I agreed with the vet. She was very, very thin, but oddly her stomach was sticking out a lot. So my friend was like, well, is there something else we can do? Like anything to help her, with pain or something? Or so the vet said, well, you could give her this type of medication, but in the long run, like, it's not going to do anything. You're just prolonging the inevitable, and you're making her suffer, basically. So she decided to go the medicine route by giving her a particular medicine. But her cat's behavior was really different. She could tell that there was something wrong, and so she finally, after 3 days of seeing the vet the first time, and maybe it was 4, I can't remember exactly how many days after, maybe 3 days after the third, that's when she called to book it in. And so before she left with her, you know, her dad lives with her, so I was there, we all hugged her. This is gonna make me cry. And that's when my friend and her boyfriend went to the vet, and they put her down, and then she came home with her. She was holding her wrapped around a towel, and of course we're all crying, you know. And again, you know, I got to hold her one last time before she, you know, buried her in the ground in that house that they used to live in. But my point is keep an eye on your animals, on your pets. It doesn't have to be a cat. It's your dog, your bird, your whatever it is. As soon as you see difference in behavior, as soon as you see that they're not eating or drinking, take them to the vet. Now, when I joined this live, which I rarely managed to catch Foodies live under my old account, under a new account I had to make. This would be my 4th account. I certainly made a point, and you will see it in this video. So again, I'm watching Just Saying's video, so everyone go watch her video. All of them, they're all amazing. She does a wonderful job. So yeah, that's who I'm going to be watching. And I wasn't able to, I don't know how long she was on live, but I came in like later, you know, and it even got so boring that I was like having to type something, like choose something else to talk about. Like I'd say, oh, hey, look, I was looking to get a new dog. I don't know much about dogs. Like, how do you potty train them? Stuff like that. Then I'd get a response, and then I'm like, and then they go back to the food talk or back to the naming the kitten talk. And I'm like, oh my God, again, boring. Like, bloody hell. And then I'm like, well, I really need to go on a holiday. But I don't know where. Does anyone have good ideas? And one person replied and said the Maldives. Again, sorry. And I'm like, oh, cool. I go, yeah, I know that place. It's expensive. I can't afford it, but yeah, that, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then I brought up my cats, and then I brought up me being single, her being single, like, hey, come to Australia, we can go out and have fun. More like this. Just know that I'm acting, you know, in the live. When I say acting, like the stuff that I type. Because this time round, I don't want to stir shit up too soon. Like, I want this account to last longer than my other accounts. So that's why I'm playing nice. That's the only reason why. So let's watch. Turn it up a bit.
Sorry. Didn't start jumping yet. this cat. Oh, you cute baby girl. She's very hyper right now.
Because she's a kitten.
I look cozy? Yeah.
Do you have toys for her? Foodie? Is there something she can play with, sorry? Or something she can climb on and sit on? You know those cat things? Did you buy her toys? We all know you haven't named her yet, but friggin' how lazy are you gonna be? That's why. Bloody play with her, you know. She's a kitten. Of course she's gonna be hyper. Him, when he was a kitten, my goodness, the playing. Or Kira, she was bloody hell. She was the worst. My goodness, she would play like it's, I don't know where she gets that energy from, and she was hilarious. Kira was hilarious as a kitten. Like seriously, she would make me laugh all the time. Yep. Continue.
Hoodieing it today. This hoodie. I like that it has this, but I don't think it's comfortable. Anyway, I'm in my relaxing.
What? She's gonna think her name is.
Are you insane? No. She tried eating my vegetable soup earlier.
Idiot.
You know those Dollar Tree toys we got her? She loves them. When am I feeding the cat?
Oh, okay. She does have toys.
Royal Canine brand kitten food. Royal Canine brand kitten wet food. A few temptation treats here and there, and some churros.
I reckon you're bullshitting
I would
about
say
the
try
food.
To, get them to not hide. Like, I don't know. What I did to get her used to me was I let her hide for a while. Then the next day, she was hiding in the carrier, so it made it easy for me. But I took the whole carrier, and I put...
Huh. That Foodie, I think majority of people that live on Earth know that, and it's not just for cats, like even with puppies, you know, when they come into a new environment, a new house that they don't recognize, of course they're going to be a little bit scared, and they're going to go somewhere and hide. And then eventually they're going to snoop around and realize, oh, okay, this place doesn't seem too bad. All right, I feel a bit more comfortable now. It took him just overnight to get him to follow me. Kira, as soon as I got her and I put the carrier down here in my bedroom, she immediately just came and followed me. My mum was here at my house as well because it was going to be my 40th birthday. So we were preparing stuff like doing the balloons and shit. That's why she was here. She also slept the night here. And Kira was following me, was following my mum, you know, immediately. You know, some majority of the time, you know, they will be frightened and they need to hide until they're safe, feel safe. And even with grown-up cats or dogs, I'll probably be doing the same stuff as well. You know, they'll hide and then they'll come out when they feel comfortable. But you don't lock them in a friggin' room. Because before, that's what you said, didn't you, in your previous videos? You left her, and I don't know what room you're talking about because...
on the bed, and I sealed with her beside me, like she was in the carrier. And then one day, I did that for a couple of days, and then one day she was on the bed, and I'm watching my show, and all I hear is purring loud. And then she started doing the slow blink with me, and I knew, I'm like, yeah, she's more comfortable now. I knew that all along that she was lying, but I don't think anyone cares. But one thing I will say,
she's talking about FFG.
Last night, oh my god. Like, this woman would make streams about my family and how dysfunctional they are. Have you seen the tweets between her brother and her dad? Wow. Like, at least, I'm sorry, that's like next level dysfunction. Holy.
Yep. So She's talking about FFG. We call her Gary, or what was the other one? I always forget the other one. Dirtneck. And I personally call her FF Gun. Yeah. So Gary, or I already forgot. Dirtneck. It's friggin' medication, man. Yeah. That's who she's talking about. So it's come to our attention that it is confirmed that poor BBJ did pass away, and that FF Gunt, Dirtneck, was lying the whole time about having her, and making it sound like she was still alive, and making like she was already deceased, and you're telling stories about she's gonna outlive Foodie when she was already deceased. Really? FFG? My goodness. Like, I tell you, that video where Foodie is saying goodbye to BBJ and giving her away, after knowing what we know, every time I see, I just start crying. And again, I know she's not my cat, but when I tell you, when it comes to animals, I cry. I'm the biggest sucker for animals. I'm more so than people, I think. Yeah, I did cry actually today over BBJ. I could never, ever, and I would never, ever give away my 2 babies for a friggin' man and go off to another country. Oh, fuck that. If he wants to be with me, he can come in my country. I mean, continent. You know, like, no, there's no way in hell I'm giving up my babies. Absolutely not. Fuck no. No. I don't know how. If she's able to do that, Foodie, if Foodie is able to do that, then basically it's like she never really loved them that much, because you're just, you know, she says she cried or something. I mean, she does sound kind of like teary with the BBJ one. I can't remember the Sam one, but yeah, I just no way in hell am I giving my 2 babies away for a guy. Fuck no. Nope. Move on. Next. Find a different guy. Fuck off. Nope. So yeah.
Brad. Oh. Yeah, I know, right? Hi, baby. Come here. She grifted from the BBJ calendar. Oh, she sold the calendars after BBJ was passed away.
Yeah, that too. That's true. She did.
Her dad is like her brother. Her brother's basically outing her. Like, well, the cat was dead. Her brother's basically.
Oh, hang on. I used to be subscribed to FF Gun, Dirtneck. I used to watch her all the time. I didn't know about Yabba and others then much. And thank goodness that people told me about Yabba. And because I sided with her, because I had seen how Dirtneck treats her people. And there was one day, right? She used to be friendly with Kybella, and Kybella would jump in, chat, and talk a little bit. And I remember I'm just sitting there as well, sometimes typing and chatting as, whatever. And all Kybella did was ask, how is BBJ? And Dirtneck, the anger, she got so angry with her and kicked her out, blocked her, and said, basically said, there's no need to be asking about BBJ. She's fine. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Stop asking me about her. Blah, 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 blah. Like, she was friggin' angry. Just because Kybella asked about BBJ. And I remember thinking to myself, that's fucked up. And you're blocking her and you're yelling at her and calling her nasty things just because she asked that? Unbelievable. That's when I knew, I'm getting out. I unsubbed.
Her brother's basically the one who outed her, and then her fighting with her brother on Twitter, saying you're the reason that the mom died and everything like that. Like, wow. She received money and donations for BBJ when she had already died. Oh, so who's the grifter? Who's the scammer? Wait. Collecting money for something that isn't actually true. Isn't that what scamming is? Oh yeah, and then people have the nerve to say that I scammed Sasa when she's actually thriving because of that.
You did. You did. You went to Qatar.
So
Foodie.
I know, she just
Stop lying.
This is yes, that would be a scam. People calling her out just asserting baseless shit and do reviewers and rest. Yeah. You'll always be loved, BBJ. Yeah, she basically, a couple of months after she was stolen, I just said, you know what, I'm not going to pay attention. That's it for me. She's already deceased. Because she was rescued, and look how long she lived after. She had to be put down anyways. She was not well.
Well, we don't know. The thing is, this is the thing, right? She's not giving an actual specific date of when she passed away. I don't think she did in her recent live. I'm talking about Dirtneck. But we have questions like, what was the reason that she needed to be put down for? What was the reason? Because you said in the video she's happy, look at her, she's thriving, and then later you had to put her down. What was it? What was the reason? And you could see in her chat, so many people were asking the same question over and over and over again, and she was just ignoring them completely.
Yeah, of course she had, because I want to, actually.
And that,
I don't grift.
That
Anything
too.
I ask for goes to what it's intended towards. I don't ask for money.
You do. Listen, you two are friggin' twins, man. Both you, Foodie, and Dirtneck are literally twins. Not appearance-wise, but in your attitude, in your morals, in your personality, in every other way. I'm excluding appearances. I'm not including that. It's who you both are. You both lie. You both grift. and you both use your subscribers, well, no, members, and you both, I think, Gun, has she doxed people, or has someone on her behalf doxed someone? I can't remember. I could have sworn I heard a story like something like that. I could be wrong. So yeah, you two are exactly the same in every other way. You lie, everything. You're like twins. So, and don't be playing this bullshit that you don't grift. You know, and the Sasa thing, you know what? You probably did give them some money, like maybe this one. Maybe, I don't know if you can see. Just this. See that much? Maybe this much you gave them, and then the rest you kept and went to Qatar. And then for some reason you had to go back. I think you probably were scared that Salah was doing something he shouldn't have. So, moving on.
For, scamming people for a dead cat, thank you. I asked for money for Sasa for her school and supplies and to help her family, and that's exactly what is happening right now.
Bullshit.
She's been in school, new supplies, new outfits, her family gets the rest of that. Thank you very much.
The schooling over there is free, Foodie. It's free.
You need to help her, like, she's family, I don't care.
Oh. Also, why did you say family? She's family? Aren't you and Salah separating? If you and Salah are separating, then you shouldn't be calling her family. You're no longer with him. You're getting a divorce. You guys have been saying for 10 million years that you're getting a divorce. She's not your family. Freaking idiot.
As someone who has struggled with this full, loud and clear, FFG, you are human garbage for not allowing Princess BBJ to have her golden years spent with a loving home for her retirement. You are human garbage and karma for BBJ. Yup. So, I had planned to go to Qatar for a while.
Damn.
That was necessary because my mental health was I need to get out of here. Plus, where was I going to go?
Use your mental health as an excuse.
Oh yeah, and just for being an asshole, you can be blocked. Thank you, bye.
Yeah, see?
Did you suspect that?
Both of you block people as
yeah,
well.
Of course. Yeah.
Foodie, grow up.
It's funny when you have a fake picture, Clouds. Okay.
Why?
Tell me you're insecure about yourself.
Foodie, why can't you sit there and go back and forth with someone? You automatically just block them. And you do that because you know they are correct. And you know that you've been and because you've been lying, basically. So have the balls and just let them talk. And you can respond. Instead of block. The easy way out. You have no balls. If you're doing that and you're online, can you imagine how scared you would be to meet these people in person? You wouldn't be blocking them in person.
Without telling me you're insecure about yourself. To get clout and money from our beloved BBJ. Yeah.
Sorry, wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly. How is it like the ski pop left behind? What? We're not on horrible terms, Salah and I. Good for her.
I think maybe they were referring to...
I knew from the beginning.
What's his face?
They knew. Her audience knew. They don't care about BBJ. All they cared about was trying to hurt me with BBJ. That's how disgusting and vile those people are and demented.
That is true.
Because nothing changes. We been new.
That is true.
What are you doing looking in the camera?
You know...
Hey. Hello?
You know, her cat actually looks like my old cat Chloe that passed away last year. because this one's half ragdoll, half something something. Actually, this one's a mix of a lot of things, not half. This cat's a mix of a lot of things, and you can tell that she's got ragdoll in her because she looks like a ragdoll. And I had 2 ragdolls, and Chloe was a blue point, and my male cat Buddha, he was a seal point. So, but I haven't checked this cat's eyes if they're blue or not, because ragdolls have blue eyes.
Can you move?
But she looks
She's
like,
just like this cat
my
is a
old
BB
cat.
standing in the way. What goes around comes around, you know. And she had a long, wonderful 21 years, thanks to me. And it's too bad about her ending, but if she's going to hell, find comfort in that. She rescued the cat from what? Death, when she had to put the cat down anyway? Your mom, ARS. He's marrying your mom. Only a few, not many, but I deleted a lot of my own.
I must have come in at this
I
point.
have a lot of pizza left, which I might have later. I don't feel like eating it though. I had about.
Oh, actually,
I had the pizza,
a little
the
bit more
fingers.
than I actually came earlier.
Recently, I had a cup of.
But I don't think she
potato Campbell's
showed.
vegetable soup with chunks of cheese in it and crackers matched up, like the Premium Plus crackers in it. And a Diet Coke. If they don't go after skinny mukbangers, it's discrimination. Yeah, true. Is she trying to suckle? She looks like Bruce.
Oh, come
You
on.
fine? You look like Bruce.
Is she trying to suckle? Really? Really? Foodie? Why are you going to make things always sexual when it comes to the cats, when it comes to the animals? Like, what is wrong with you and your auntie? You're both the frickin' same. Leave her alone.
You look like Bruce.
It doesn't look like...
Don't say
I
suckle.
can't see
Why?
blue.
Aww. Sam used to suckle, yeah. No, she's not coming to visit on the weekend. I don't really have any, known plans right now for the weekend. I've just been, today I just did more cleaning, took care of the recycling.
This
did the last load of
one appears
laundry.
not to have long
Got a
hair,
full
whereas
laundry,
ragdolls do.
Oh my goodness, I can't hold it. I'm gonna pee on the cloud couch. Okay, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. I've been cuddling with this cat all day. Not that I'm complaining, because I love her and she's very cute and I like cuddling cats.
But I haven't named her.
I would say stage 15 clinger. So, you don't want to hold her anymore.
So is my little boy. He's my little shadow. I love him. I love that my charmer is my shadow and clings to me. Right now he's sleeping on the bed, but I love that. All my cats did that. And you're complaining about that? What the F is wrong with you? You don't like it when a cat ignores you, and you don't like it if they're being too affectionate. What are you, friggin' Goldilocks or something? You want something in between?
I can't, it's just distracting. I can't bees. So yes, I told you guys what I did today, and that's basically
Which was
what
nothing,
I
I'm
just
sure.
to do. Before, maybe last week or so, I just really, the live where I went to the Walmart and everything. I
remember this
when,
part.
when I went to the Walmart, I was so down. I keep thinking of that day. I was so down. But lately I've just been, and I didn't want to be in the apartment back then, but now I just want to be. I never brush my cat's teeth.
That was
I just
me.
go get them cleaned every few years.
That's me. I said that for a reason, because I know she neglects animals. I know she neglects, her cats very badly. And I said to her, well, I've got 2 cats on my own, and I said to her, I love looking after my babies. And I said, I said to her, I think, it's almost time for me to brush their teeth, and that's what I wrote in the message. Because in all honesty, brushing their teeth is cheaper than to go get your cat's teeth cleaned at the dentist. I don't know how expensive stuff are in Canada or America, but here in Australia, shit's fucking expensive. So I'd rather be brushing my cat's teeth myself. They can hate me for a couple of minutes and then they'll be like, okay, I'll give them a treat after that, after I've done the brushing of the teeth. I'd rather that instead of spending $1,000 just to get the teeth cleaned or fixed or something. And then she replies saying, oh, I take mine to the vet. Bitch, since when? Since when did you ever do this? None of your cats ever pretty much probably stepped foot in a veterinary clinic. Maybe once in a blue moon. And the only reason why we know how badly you neglect your animals is because, again, it's because friggin' Dirtneck managed to get BBJ and she took her to the vet, and that's when the vet told her all the health problems BBJ had. So don't be acting like you're going to be taking this poor cat. I wish I could say this cat's name, this kitten's name, but again, she hasn't named her. So I'm going to call her Precious. Like, how on earth are you going to take Precious to the vet without a car? Have you considered what you're going to do? Do you know which buses to take that go in that direction, like where the vet is? Have you looked into that? I really want to know, because you can barely walk from one, actually, you know, all right, 1, 2, 3, about 4 steps, you're like already, oh my God. After 4 steps. How the fuck are you going to take Precious to the vet? Explain that to me, bloody idiot.
No, not my teeth. I mean the cat's teeth. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was
No,
me
look
saying
at
it's
my
expensive.
honey. No, that's not good for mom. Hey, do I cry every day? Well, the past, I think, few days, no. But at the beginning, yes, I did.
Just laying on her bed now.
Hip, hip, hooray. Sorry, I'm just, okay, Silver Side, the irony is that you're the one being shady. If withholding private information of my own life is shady, well then, you know, what can I say?
Oh, I thought she was,
You stink!
I thought she was in bed, because eventually she does go to bed, sorry.
Come mukbang in Korea, we love you here. Thanks for the super chat. That would be cool. The entitlement, yeah. But you're a public figure, so we need to know everything. Well, you don't. No, Nessa, I will never watch one of her videos. I don't care. That's so beyond me. I'm an influencer. I don't know about that. Italian, get out of here. He's not messaging anyone. And even if he was, not my business. I don't care. He's not a nobody, you know me. Tallulah over here talking like she knows.
That was referring to Salah.
No, but you don't.
He's not a nobody, she's saying.
I don't know yet. Okay, bye, Tallulah. Curly fried.
Look at her, like,
isn't even thinking of
she
right now.
she can't
I don't care.
stand up for herself and like,
people come in here and they say things
fight
that are
back,
not even true.
you know.
Like, I'm not even thinking
stand
about
your ground,
right now.
Foodie, not block.
And the thing is, people don't know anything about how either one of us feels. He hasn't said anything. Like, you don't know how he's feeling. You don't know what we talk about, when
Happy.
we talk. I'm not saying those things anymore. Anything regarding Salah is going to be 100% private from now on. That's it. Just call her baby girl.
We all know he just wants your money. Plain and simple. That we all know it, and I think you know it, and I think you've accepted that, and you're okay with it. You know, because you have said, in the past, all you know about a guy, all you have to do is fake love me, and that would be fine with her. All you have to do is fake love me, and she would be happy. because then it would feel like she has a man. So she's still holding on, and like, and again, if you're divorced, like, if someone says he's probably messaging someone, like, so what, Foodie? You don't need to get angry. Of course he is. You will eventually too, one day. And let him move on. I don't know why no, I do know why. You are obsessed. You, in a very old video, you said that you stalked a guy you really, really liked to the point where they had to get a restraining order. And someone said another story, apparently that happened even earlier than that, but I can't remember the story. I would have said it. I forgot. My memory sucks, guys. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, who cares what Salah is doing, Foodie? Don't worry about him. You're separated. You're getting a divorce. So, who cares if he's messaging other women?
I'll name her when I'm ready to. How about that? She'll name one day, I don't know what. Ooh, Putzin. I need to get a Putzin.
I hate when she says it like that.
This cat is like next level. I've never had a cat so like, ew. She friggin' farted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Disgusting.
And you see, look,
I'm not even
she's my cats. My cats that I've had going all the way back since I was a kid have never farted. Never farted. So if she farted, then there's something going on in the gut. Maybe you gave her something she shouldn't be eating and it's affecting her gut, and now she's going to be farting. Who knows, that she might end up having a bit of diarrhea. But the thing is, Foodie, are you going to take her to the vet to check? Because to me, I mean, that's not really normal to me for a cat to be farting. I've never, ever had that happen. And when I used to be married, we had 11 cats, and even they didn't fart. So she's not going to do anything to that. Was my point of the story at the start. It's like these little things. If you know, like, it's odd behavior or odd something, just go to the vet. Just be on the safe side. You never know. So, and I said, I asked her, what did you give her? Did she eat something? I can't remember. I typed in something, and other people said a similar thing too. So,
keep your tail down. Call her queef. Dog farts are worse. I gave her a treat, a churro. Hope it didn't upset her stomach.
And a Cheerio?
Let's change the subject, please.
That's probably it.
I don't want her to move it. What? Okay. No, and you're farting. No, get your ass out of my face. Yeah, so my house is nice and clean. I haven't tried my new winter jacket yet. I have no idea what to do. Yeah, it's comfortable as hell too. I've been lounging on it all day long.
I told her, I really like the colour of yours so far, and
thank you very much.
She's like, it's really comfortable.
I want you to take a Snickers and shove it where the. We are waiting, Shelby, to see if we're gonna move in with each other. I want to make sure I'm stable here first. So, I mean, he's kind of far, but there's a bus, but he doesn't like to sleep
see,
away from his bed, so
He knows how to use the bus system. I'm sure he knows how to use the train one too. I'm sure you can figure it out. If he can, you can. Bloody hell. My mum, who barely speaks English, can figure out what bus to take in order to go somewhere by herself. And this is going to sound embarrassing for me, but I don't even know because I'm always driving, so I have no clue. And I didn't even know where to get the tickets for the bus and train. I still don't. I think I still have one. You just got to keep adding money onto it, so when they scan, it's getting paid. But man, back in the day, was it easy to utilize the ticket several times, which is what me and my friends did a lot. And I think that's why they probably changed it. People, the government was realizing people are, doing that, and yeah.
You'd be alright, I think. Why am I'm acting weird? The gas station of which country? I don't know, Neil. What's going on? Hey, what are you playing with? I should get off my ass and go check. I better go get up and get that from her. Violet, what does it matter? What does it matter? Just be quiet, Jesus. I'm tired of people complaining. You don't have to be here. Yes.
I don't know what that
You
is.
stupid. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. I'm so happy I could cry. Sorry, this looks weird, I know. Because my hood. Because of my hood. So, my new video, my new pizza mukbang with talking about Amber Lane. So, I got an email just not long ago saying that they've moved it because it violates the self-harm policy because some stupid, no, don't do it, Chantal. Some wonderful individual is mass reporting us, right? Anytime we eat to try to. So.
Because you are.
I appealed it, and maybe
going against TOS. That's why.
It doesn't violate your video.
It does.
Doesn't violate the policy. So I guess you can't eat. You just can't talk about that B word if you eat a normal meal. Mm-hmm. And then people.
That's
like,
not a normal meal.
Face. Well, you're the one trying to mess with me for no reason. So, what do you expect? Not every meal you have is ED behavior, exactly. Shows what they know about ED, honestly. I only ate a bit. Get a life for reporting. Okay, now I'm in a better mood. I try to not let things bother me, but sometimes, the people just get it.
I think she took a edible.
Stupid, kind of immature comments that get on your nerves after a while. I don't know. I'm happy, too, because I'm I can't even, post any eating at all anymore. I just eat my meal, yeah. And I want to share my meals. I'm going to probably make... I wish I could make something now, but I don't really feel like it. Oh, no, I have leftover pizza. You'd be a raging bee. Yeah, well, I can be.
That looks disgusting. Did she make it or order it? Is this a frozen pizza?
I drained the battery at Walmart. I'm going to go for walks. Zachary and Michael did a video on it.
You
really?
Can't even walk 4 steps.
No, walking pad to support my weight is not $100. I can't scroll up, see where yet. You might be eligible for a Wheel-Trans service. Oh, it's a paratranspo here. I think you have to be on disability. A Patreon? No. For what? What would I do? The scooter for the winter? Nah. Oh yeah, I have cameos to do. It's not saying pumped up kicks. I still have more people.
Really? Can't believe she said that.
I probably finish it. I have never dated again in my life. Ever. I don't want to get married. Ew. I'm gonna finish it. Cindy, what for a time? Oh. Let's go over here. Oh my gosh, what is that?
It's the Reaper coming for you.
You guys can't really see anything, can you?
No.
Because it's really dark in here.
I can see your face.
It just happens to be dark in my room. No, I'm okay, Hartley, thank you. I put her, she was like dead to me already for a long time, so.
About Baby J.
Thank you. Like, I wasn't surprised whatsoever. Like, no, you know, no change in my emotion. So yeah, what's up, guys?
That's so lovely.
You know.
So, oh shit, I'm in the dark. Hang on. Is there a way to like, give me a moment. I'm trying how to use this, what does this button do? I'm trying to find, is there no option for, oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, Foodie, you're telling me after taking care of a cat that you've had for, what, 20 years? Just reaching 20 years? And you don't give a shit about her passing away? So what that Dirtneck got her from you? Who cares? Don't worry. It happened. You didn't know. It was her brother. Whatever. But you still were with her for a majority of her life, basically. And you don't give two fucks. Man, today I cried over BBJ. And she wasn't even mine. I feel like our community cares more about your pets than you do. As well as Dirtneck as well. We're talking about Dirtneck too. Because she's constantly smoking and the dog is constantly breathing in that disgusting air. And I doubt that the dog gets, I don't think she walks her dog. I think she just lets the dog do the business either outside, or maybe she uses those pads thing and has them in the house. I would rather take the dog out for a walk and have those pads just in case. Your backup. But come on, Foodie. If my cats lasted that long, firstly, I would be so proud. Like, I can't believe my cat lasted that long. And secondly, I would be bawling my eyes out. And I would be crying for weeks and weeks. It would take me a long time to recover emotionally. And you don't give two fucks. And then you wonder why people hate you. You know, I pray that YouTube takes away your money. I don't know the name of the, is it demonetized? I hope she gets demonetized. And is not able to make money on YouTube at all. Due to all the videos she did. And so what that you deleted them? People are able to still send it to YouTube and show them that you did. I'm sure that would help. their case. Like, you know, you got one extreme, like, well, hang on, how do you say the word? Skeletal. And then you've got the other extreme, whale. Like, come on. But anyway, going back to BBJ, I can't. You're so heartless. You're so heartless. It drives me insane, man.
I know, new channel. I took donations for a cat that was already dead. That people would be freaking out. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I appealed it, Tara, and it got reversed. So
I don't know how YouTube keeps doing shit for her.
They removed it from YouTube. I appealed it. 15 minutes later, they said they checked it and there was nothing that violated their terms of service, so they put it back up. So, thank you. It's so pathetic. I know. Yeah, there's a lot of people being reported. But I just hope that YouTube is fair.
That was me. I said that.
You never heard much of me?
I said, you're not the only one being reported. I said others are as well.
Or get updates. I knew that it was just going to be not good, you know? So I made my peace with, like, in order to do that, just breathe it and get over it. Like, to get over it, that's what I had to do. It's just, you know, I knew she was very, very close to it. She was end of life. Like, she was just really, she was 21, you know? And had declining health, and then
because you never took her to the vet.
I knew I would never know when.
Had you taken her earlier, they would have picked up on her kidney problems, the paws with the nails in there, and the other stuff she had wrong with her. It wasn't just her paws. It wasn't just her claws sticking into her paws, Foodie. She had other stuff wrong with her. The kidney issues, what else did she have? A urinary tract infection. She had, what else did she have? I don't know, I can't remember, but Dirtneck provided the information that shows, you know, all the issues. Had you taken BBJ on you know, you didn't have to take her like once every week or once a month. I mean, you could have taken her at least once every 2-3 months just for a simple checkup. Every time, blood work, urine work, and look at others, and then they can check, you know, the teeth, the fur, the ears, and whatever, just to keep up with things and make sure that nothing pops up. Had you done that, you would have known that she had kidney problems, and they would have given you which brand of food you have to give her. They would have prescribed that food. Now, I know this because my cat went through it, my boy, Buddha.
But it was nice hanging out, and we will hang out hopefully tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night. It's Chris.
My God. Salah, how did you put up with her for 3 years? How? Friggin'. Yep, like and subscribe. I already liked it. And yeah, like and subscribe to Just Saying. She's fantastic. There's gonna be like, I watched today someone else who did a video on Dirtneck FFG, which I never heard of before. She usually does apparently Amber. That's probably why, because I really don't watch stuff about Amber. She did the FFG stuff is it Michael Zachary? Is that how you say his name? He did it. Sam does a lot of FFG videos. I need to actually update myself in her videos and catch up. And Charlie Gold is going to be making a video as well, which I'm excited about. So many people are talking about FFG. I mean, even garlic bread. Yeah. She's either kind of doomed her own channel by doing so, and I hope there's a mass exodus from her subscribers. I hope a lot of them leave. I really do. Because she still wasn't truthful in the live that she did. She still wasn't truthful. And she wasn't responding to any of the people's questions either. So that's that. Okay, well, I'm going to head off. Meaning I'm going to try and fall asleep because it's already past midnight. And tomorrow I've got to wake up early. Well, it is tomorrow now. It's 12:24 a.m. So I've got to wake up early. Yeah, that's that. Adios.